very presence awakens that wisdom. Vines creep through the stones and flowers bloom. These vines and flowers represent the wisdom. But one of the most wonderful things that have been created for me during my years of meditating is being with this place I call the Meadow of the Heart. And it started off as this tiny little garden and it's now vast. So your meadow, let your meadow be as wild and as free as your imagination. And let's see what happens. I'm just going to take you, I feel, into an introduction into your meadow. And inside every single one of us there is this sacred space. So I invite you now to close your eyes. And if having eyes closed is uncomfortable for you, you can have a soft gaze, so there's no pressure. And begin to notice the breath, and usually when we notice the breath we might notice our heart racing. It's just your nervous system thinking we're going to do something. So let's just use the breath to say the word, I'm right here. Right now I'm safe. Let's breathe that in. I'm right here. And right now I'm safe. Every inhalation, just notice the expansion of your chest and your ribs. And every exhalation, your awareness deepening in towards your heart. And as you breathe, allow your imagination to become free. And let your mind drift on that free breath. Gently, your imagination takes you into a meadow. And how has your imagination created this meadow? Maybe there's mountains in the distance. There's a woodland either to the left or the right of where you're standing, and you can watch how the sunlight dapples through the leaves. Begin to notice in your meadow spring flowers and grass. Notice the colours. Notice that you're just being here, not standing on an earth, but rising up from it. and sense the power of rising up, being part of something, a belonging. You are this wonderful, powerful, open being here, a space where you can be alone. A space to put things down. And as you stand here in the meadow of your heart, you notice the vastness of the sky. That space above you, boundless, limitless. And you sit down in the meadow of your heart as you watch the sun setting over the horizon of your mind. And as it sinks over the horizon, you watch the sky become flame-filled with color. Pinks and oranges, reds and purples. Those colors bring a sense of tranquility, a settling, a peace. And you follow that wave of peace and tranquility and lay yourself down on that soft earth and begin to feel a tidal pulse. Mother Earth's pulse beating in time with your own. That co-regulation with nature. You feel that living creative power underneath you and within you. Stars begin to appear in the night sky. Constellations. A Milky Way, a silvery road of light leading to somewhere. And there's a few stars. And they're collected together, and they're shining and shimmering towards you. Almost feels as though strands of light are beginning to spread their light all around you. Simply notice that within that light there is form, there is energy, there are beings. And they're sitting with you, just placing their hands upon your body. So your energy drinks in their light. It flows into the rivers of your body. It washes your organs and strengthens your bones, brings flexibility to your muscles and fascia. And there is a homecoming. It's this remembrance that you are nature. You are light. And you are love. When did you forget? When did you forget what really mattered to you? And can you remember in this moment those things you deeply care about? That light that is being infused in your body illuminates even the darkest spots. And underneath those darkest spots is something you care about. It might be that you care about your safety. You care about your friends. You care about love. Care about connection. There's something here you deeply care about, and it's coming home to you. There is a remembering, an awakening. And as you remember to remember truly matters to you. Those beings around you gently begin to fade. Yet that light remains very strong and bold inside every atom of your being, like a million shining suns. Close your inner eyes, feeling that tidal pulse of the earth not only beneath you but within you. And you remember what matters, and you remember what you care about. You bring that back to the place you occupy and the place we occupy together. And just take a moment to connect to your breath before you open your eyes. And as you open your eyes in a moment, bring to mind what you truly care about, what truly matters to you. And who would you be if you lived from that foundation? Would you have a greater capacity to hold space for love and connectivity in the face of adversity?